explain that Europe doesn't know you because you are so talented?
They don't?
Once upon a time, Arsenal's number 9 t-shirt was sacred. From the ice-cold elegance of Dennis Bergkamp to the blistering genius of Thierry Henry, the Gunners weren't just feared, they were mesmerizing. Their strikers haunted defenders across Europe and painted masterpieces at Highbury. Then came Van Persie's venom, Adebayor's arrogance. Since Thierry Henry's last 20-plus Premier League goal season in 2005, Arsenal have never had a striker that hit that number consistently. Few flashes in Alexis Sanchez and Aubameyang to reach that consistency, but nothing was set in stone. Lacazette worked hard but lacked venom. Jesus, injuries. Havertz, false nine. Nketiah, not the guy. And so the Emirates waited for their attacking talisman. And now they might have finally found him. Viktor Gyökeres, Swedish steel, forged in the championship, sharpened in Portugal. He's not coming to be part of the puzzle. He's going to complete it. Will Viktor Gyökeres win Arsenal the first Premier League title in 2 decades? Let's find out after this music. Born in Stockholm in 1998, first broke through at Brommapojkarna. Moved to Brighton in 2018, but never played a Premier League game. Then he went through St. Pauli, Swansea, and finally exploded at Coventry City. 39 goals and 17 assists for Coventry in 91 league games. He was in the championship team of the season as well. In 2023, he finally moved to Sporting Club de Portugal for 20 million euros. In just 2 seasons, he's worth triple now. Now let's look at some numbers that speaks volumes about his effectiveness. 85 goals and 25 assists in 2 seasons for Sporting Lisbon. Staggering numbers. 2 consecutive golden boots in the Portuguese league. 6 goals and 1 assist in the season's Champions League with a hat-trick against Man City in the 4-1 win. Golden Boot winner in the UEFA Nations League this season with 9 goals. He just missed out on the European Golden Shoe even after outscoring Mbappe in the league, as La Liga goals are 1.5 points worth to just 1 point for PremierLeague. Compared to Premier League strikers last season, Haaland 22 Premier League goals, Isak 23, Ollie Watkins 16, Gyokeres with 39 league goals. Not only he has proven numbers domestically, he has proven himself in the international stage as well. Can we call him world class yet? Only time will tell. Now let's see what makes him different. Gyokeres is a physical machine, 6'2", explosive with an elite stamina. Carries the ball like a winger. Top 3 in Europe for progressive carries among strikers. His link-up play is impressive with 25 assists for Sporting. Even in his Coventry days, he had 17 assists. Mentality monster. Left Sweden, failed in England, rebuilt in the Championship, and then dominated back in Portugal. And now, back as a marquee signing in England. The issue last season with Arsenal was they didn't convert possession regains into attacks. Their attacks were mostly driven on either flanks and less centrally. Gyokeres, with his progressive carries and bursting pace, can bring that added X factor Arsenal lacked. His off-the-ball runs also provide great variety, superior lateral and in-behind runs to break the lines, with decent underlapping and overlapping runs. He's also among the best in Europe in winning possession in the final third, which is vital for Arteta to press up front. Top tier in touches inside the box, expected goals, and chances created. The last player Arsenal had to cross 20-plus goals consistently in 5 seasons was Thierry Henry. The last 30-goal season by an Arsenal striker in the Premier League was Robin Van Persie in 2012. Can Gyokeres match the elites in terms of numbers and consistency? He's got all the tools peaking at 27 years old, but now he's stepping into the gladiator pit of world football, the Premier League. Now, there are some apprehensions about whether he will be able to prove it in the Premier League or not, and that Portuguese league is weaker than the Premier League. According to Opta, Portuguese leagues teams rank way below than the championship sides, but we have Bruno Fernandes and Ruben Diaz as exceptions who adapted to the Premier League seamlessly. But I always say, if you're producing those numbers internationally and domestically in any league, you are good enough to step up. He hasn't been tested against low block defenses yet in the Premier League, but his build and his athleticism will be tested in the Premier League against quality opposition and stronger defenders week in, week out. Arsenal lost the title race not because of lack of quality, but the lack of cutting edge. Last season, they overperformed XG in the early months, but dried up in key moments. Jesus missed chances and got injured. Havertz grew into the role, but isn't a killer striker. Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli couldn't carry the load forever with injuries. Gyokeres changes that. He's ruthless in transition, a bully in the box, a forward who makes defenders uncomfortable. Gyokeres only had one objective, to only play for a Champions League club this season, and Arsenal was his first choice, but Man United were lurking around just in case the deal is jeopardized. He even skipped pre-season to force the move with the dispute between Sporting president Varandas on the exit valuation. Now Arteta finally pushed hard to sign him after missing out on Benjamin Sesko. After misalignment on his valuation with Leipzig, seeing Gyokeres as a ready-made solution, not as a project. Arsenal have reportedly agreed a deal worth £63 million with Sporting, plus $10 million in add-ons, who is soon going to join them in their pre-season tour. Arsenal have waited 20 years for a striker to carry them to glory. Now they've found him. Not born in Hale End, not raised in Paris, but Viktor Gyökeres might just write his name into the Emirates folklore. What do you think? Will Gyokeres win the Premier League Golden Boot this season? Will he take Arsenal to their first Premier League title in 20 years? Do let me know in the comments below and like the video and subscribe to Ash Talks Football for more such content and live streams as well. Do join my Discord server, it's pinned in the description below as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.